loves, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, so no talk of reselling or nursing this morning. Sorry, the light is so bright. I even have my kitchen curtains closed, but anyway, gonna do a little organization here in my kitchen. So I bought one of these lid expandable organizer. It's supposed to hold up to 40 lids. And I have a lot of containers, glass containers, plastic containers. I try to use just plastic, you know, if it's something like fruit or vegetables that are just going to go in the fridge. But if it's a meal or food that I need to heat up, then I try to use glass containers. But this is the expandable lid here, and it has about 8 dividers here. So let me put that there. And you can expand it and put the dividers here. So I do have this little rinky-dink container here. I don't even know where it came from. That I have my lids all kind of piled up here. And it's always too many lids. It's just all jumbled up. So I'm going to try to organize my cabinet here. And actually, let me start, because this thing is pretty long. So I'm going to expand this and just try to just use the bottom shelf for the lids. So that means that I'm going to have to take out all of my other containers. And I freeze a lot of my foods too. You know, if I make something like chili or soup or spaghetti or something like that, I do freeze a lot of my foods, and that's why I like to use the glass containers for meals like that. Let's see this. I have these bowls. I don't know where I got these bowls from, and I never use them. I need to get rid of them. So if I don't have enough room to put everything back in here, because I do have some glass containers that are in the dishwasher, then I'll probably have to get rid of those bowls there. Here we go. So, then I have these little trivets and trays. I don't know why. I know I can't be the only one that likes stuff. I just like stuff. Oh. So we're gonna, let's see, we'll put that right there. So I'm going to leave this shelf liner right there. And let's see, we're going to expand this. Maybe. Oh no. May not be wide enough. It's probably 1/4 of an inch. But it'll still, let's see. Okay, the cabinet will still close. It's just not flush to the bottom of the cabinet. So I'm actually not even going to worry about it. It's just tilted a little bit. So with that being said, let me go ahead and start refilling this with my lids. The bigger lids over here. Oh, let's put a divider here. Okay, we'll put the bigger lids to the right. And let's put these right here. Another divider. Hell, I got so many lids, I may need another whole set. Let's see. I may need another divider. Let's see. Put that right there. And you know, over in this corner here, I'm going to put my little, I have a little small cutting board and a little trivet. When I don't want to bring out my bigger cutting boards and I just want to cut up fruit, I have that, and I have little, this little tray, so when I'm cooking, I can put my spoons, my big spoons or knives or whatever on there, so I don't get my cabinet, the countertop dirty. So I'm gonna stick these over in the corner. Let's see. Okay. Okay, maybe. All right, that'll work, that'll work. This little cutting board I'm gonna throw away. It's plastic. Let's see. More lids. Let's see. I think this is working out. Let's see. We'll put another divider right here. Put that there. We'll put the smaller lids over here. Okay, this is working out. This is working out. The medium-sized bags here. And I do have little small containers that I use like for granola or some kind of topping, bacon bits for my salad that I put in my lunchbox. So I'm just going to stick those back here with the small lids. There's another small container for salad dressing. We'll stick that there. And these little tiny containers here. We can stick those with the small lids. That won't work. Okay. I don't know what this is. I think these are popsicle makers right here. I'm going to throw those away. We don't need those. We don't need that. I think, let me see if I got any in my, yeah, got some more lids in the dishwasher. That, let's see, got one more. This is small. Was a good idea. So they're nice and organized, and I still have room for more. I don't think I have any more, but you know how we do, we're always buying something extra. So now I'm gonna put my containers back up. Let's see, I got two bigger containers here. Let's do the big ones up there. And these glass containers are from the same company, Elo, Target brand. We'll put those right there. I think I got two more. A dishwasher. And then I have these glass containers here. And then, let's see, we have, I have a set of glass bowl containers. Let's put those. These are glass bowl containers. I can fit right here. And let's see. Don't have any more. This is another small one right here. And these plastic ones can go up here. We'll stack those. We'll stack that there. And here's some tiny ones here. So we'll stack all of these small ones up top. Let's see. So this didn't take long at all. I'm just about done. I'll put the small ones up there. Lid. Another small one. Oh, this one. Where's the lid to this one? This is for my onions. So when I cut up onions and I don't use all of the onion, this has like a, I guess it's like a stainless steel top, and it keeps your onion from stinking up your refrigerator. I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this from TJ Maxx. So that, I'm just gonna stick, let's stick that right there. So, do I have any more? Oh yeah. Here's another plastic. I'll stick that one there. Some more glass bowls. And okay. How simple was that? That was what? Just about 10 minutes. That's it. And these bowls right here I do not need. So what I'm going to do is just donate these to Buy Nothing St. Pete. I live in St. Pete, and there's a Facebook page called Buy Nothing Your City, thus Buy Nothing St. Pete. And it's where people donate their excess items, or if someone has a wish list they're looking for, they just moved and they need a shower curtain, they may say, hey, I'm looking for a shower curtain. You just donate items or give them away. Donate, give them away. So I think I'm going to post this on Buy Nothing St. Pete, some bowls. I can't even remember the last time I used these. So I'm going to get rid of these. So that's it. Let me give you guys a little close-up. I did not have to use all of the dividers. So all of my lids here, my little trivets and small cutting boards here, glass containers up here, and the plastic containers are up there. Simple enough. Just enough room. So anyway, and then this little thing right here, I'll find something else to do with this. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Nice, quick, easy video. So next time, I think I'm going to reorganize. Maybe I'll keep this for my spice cabinet, because even though I have shelving for my spices, I've put my spices just anywhere and everywhere in that cabinet. So that needs to be reorganized. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for showing up for me. Peace. Y'all, I might as well do the dishes at the same time. This was another video, same day, a few minutes later. I might as well do the dishes. I did the containers and the lids, but these are all of my mugs and jugs, and it's just me in the house. So I do not need all of these. It's gonna hurt me to throw some things away, but it's just too much. Because I have my favorites that I drink out of all the time. I rarely have guests, but when I have guests, of course I want to have nice glasses. But like this mug, I took this to work the other day, and I put coffee in it. My coffee did not taste the same, so it's got to go. Okay, this is a cup that I had when my nephews were real young. That's got to go. Let's see. This is a really nice mug. It's from Wellness. It keeps your drinks hot or cold, and you can press, and it keeps it from leaking out. You can press this button, well, depending on if you screw it on right. You can press this button here to open up the spout. It's nice to have, but I have not used it in a while for my coffee. So, let's put that down as a maybe. So this cup here, I believe this came from probably Big Lots one Christmas. So I'm going to throw this away because in one of the videos I showed you I got this Starbucks here for $5. Me just helping somebody out, but it's really pretty. So we're going to replace that with that. I know it doesn't make any sense to replace. These are some little tropical margarita or cocktail glasses. They're pineapple. My kitchen theme is pineapple. And you put your straw there. I think I have some metal straws that go with it. But we're not getting rid of this. How many do I have? I have 2 of those. So we're going to keep those. Let's see. We have a coffee mug here. This was from Dominican Republic. Let me think. This one here was from Colombia. I kind of want to keep my mugs that I bought when I traveled to those countries. So we're going to put those down as a maybe. These are some cocktail glasses that have some kind of gel on the inside. So you put these in the freezer to keep your drinks cold or cool. I don't use these, so they're going to go in the garbage, or maybe I'll donate them. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? This is for soups. Let's put that back over there. We're keeping that one. Okay, what else can I get rid of? These are new. These are containers. These probably came from the Dollar Tree. Just containers that you can put your snacks in, like yogurt and granola on top. Honestly, I've never used them. They still have the stickers on them. So we're going to donate those or get rid of those. I have this big cup here. This is a Hydro Flow. Yeah, I drank my water out of my Stanley's, but we're going to keep this one. We're going to keep this one. These corksicles, I'm going to keep this one. I drink out of this almost every day, especially if I'm driving to work. So we're going to keep that. This is a really pretty glass water bottle. I'm going to keep this because it's pretty. I have my Ninja Stanley. I just bought that one, so we're not getting rid of that one. This is another mug here. We're going to keep this one. We're going to keep everything that's in here. This is a plastic. It's just a plastic water bottle, but it's nice to take to the gym because it has a little handle here, easy to carry. So we're going to keep those. And then these glasses here, I know I just bought these last year from HSN Outlet. They're really pretty with the gold around them. I have a set of 4. So we're going to keep these glasses here. And let's see. I use this one when I drink my wine to keep it cool. And I keep this one. So we're going to keep these. We're going to keep this one. Let's see. I'll put that up there. Put that up there. I cannot get rid of this one. It says, I'm a nurse. What's your superpower? So I got to keep this one. Here's a blue glass. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll put that one up there. This is a really pretty mug. Somebody gave water bottle. Somebody gave this one to me. Even though it's small, it keeps your fluids cold for so long. So whenever I juice, which is not too often, but whenever I juice, it's the perfect size to put your juice in, and it keeps it cold. And it's pretty. So I'm going to keep this. Stick that one down in there. And we're going to keep this one wine. This is a Yeti. It keeps my coffee hot. So I use this one sometimes. We're going to put that one up there. And here's another coffee mug. We will put, we'll put that right there. And then these are just regular glasses if I have guests or whatever. So at least I'll have room for my Stanleys. And they rarely even go in the cabinet because I'm always using them. But I just freed up a lot of space. Yeah. So we're going to leave that the way that it is. Oh, this is a what do you call it? A French press for coffee. I'm going to keep this. I don't use it anymore, but just in case I want to feel fancy one morning, I don't want to buy another one. So we're going to keep the French press right there. And then there's more coffee mugs over here. So in case I have any guests, my measuring cup, I use that quite often. So yeah, I just made some extra room here. So that'll be good enough. And then we're going to move on over to this cabinet here with my dishes. There's not much that I plan on getting rid of over here. Let's see. We have some bowls up here, storage bowls, ceramic. These are really pretty. I use those quite often to put my leftovers in, and I can freeze foods in there. These jars here are sentimental. These belong to my mama for, you know, our tang in the morning. These jars here, so I'm gonna actually put these in another cabinet. So we're keeping these. This is a cocktail shaker, so we're gonna keep that. We'll leave that there. These mugs here are bowls here. I keep for my soups and chilies. Let me bring that down now. For my soups and chilies. So we're going to keep those. This is a cute little honey dish. I may keep this just to have and keep out on the countertop. I've been using my honey for the past couple of days because I have a cold. So I'll probably go ahead and keep this. But I will keep it up here though. This is another bowl. I just bought this for my soups and chilies. Let's see. Little ice cream bowl here. I may throw that away. This is a ceramic dish for baking whatever, maybe potatoes or something like that. So we'll keep that. We'll keep those two. These are just little plastic trays. Do I need these? I don't think I use these when I just want to grab some fruit or something and put on a plastic tray. I use this bowl when I make popcorn, so we're going to keep that. Dish for whenever I'm going somewhere and they say bring a side dish for like potato salads or a fruit salad or something like that. So we're going to keep those. Everything else we're going to keep because I actually use what's in this cabinet here. So we're going to put that there. And next. Oh Lord. This cabinet right here is just like my flour, rice, sugar, and I believe everything's good in here. I don't think anything's expired in here. I'll go over it again, but I think everything's good in there. And I keep everything in plastic containers just to keep out, what do they call them? Weebles or ants or anything like that, so it doesn't attract ants. So we're going to keep that like that. Now this.
Okay, the cabinet with the dry goods. I went through everything and damn near everything was expired. The only thing that I was able to keep was a box of brownies, some sugar, a small bag of rice, and a couple bags of dried beans. So right now that cabinet is virtually empty except for like 4 or 5 items. So back to the video.
Now this cabinet here, even though I have shelving for my spices, I still end up just throwing the spices up here. Why, I don't know. So we're gonna organize this real quick. I'm gonna use this tray right here that I had in the other cabinet and maybe put like the honeys, the syrups, the hot sauces. Let's see, what else can I put in here? The vinegars. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of this down and then put my spices back up here. I think this Slap Your Mama is expired. Yeah. I like Slap Your Mama, but I don't like it that much. That's why it's expired. So we don't need that. This Green Goddess is probably expired because I can't remember the last time I used it. Yep. This is lime pepper. I think I just bought this last year, so we're keeping that. Curry, my extracts, and all of this, the oregano, cilantro, thyme, we're gonna put onion powder, my garlic powder right here. Let's see, paprika. All of the things that I use most often I'll put on the right side because I'm right-handed. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but either way. Rosemary. We'll put that right there. Take this curry down. Sazon. We'll put right here. Seasoned salt. We have some more thyme. And nutmeg, ground cumin, curry, cinnamon. This here probably was a waste of $1.50. This was salted caramel, a finishing sugar. I'm not even sure what you would put that on. Maybe ice cream? I don't know, but it's here, so I'll just stick that in the bag. This is some adobo. I have used almost all of this, but I think it's now expired, so we're going to get rid of that. I rarely use this pork rub, so that's expired. These big bottles here, I'm just going to leave. Well, actually, I could put the big bottle back here. There we go. There we go. And Italian seasoning, we'll put right there. Sazon. Now, why did I have all this shelving and all of my spices up there? Does that make any sense? Parsley. This is still good. Lemon pepper is still good. Crushed red pepper. Even though I'm not a spicy kind of gal, I do like to use crushed red pepper sometimes. Just a little bit. This right here is really good. This is from Trader Joe's. This is their 21 seasoning salute. This is some good stuff right here. And it doesn't have salt in it. So if you're on a low salt diet, this is really good. 21 seasonings. So, ginger. Let me check the date on this. The date is, oh, that's still good till November. And we have, I just bought this. This is really good. This chili onion from Trader Joe's. I like to put this on eggs and on my salad. This is chili lime seasoning. Let's see, what's the date on this? There's no date on this. I can't see it, but I know it's been a while since I bought that, so we don't want that. whole black pepper. So I refill my automatic black pepper dispenser with this. So we're going to put that on the back shelf. Chili powder, of course, use that in chilies. Tahini, look at that, not even open. This is low sodium tahini. I know I just bought this last year sometime, so this is still good. Put that right there. And this is another black pepper grinder. So let's see, can that fit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This looks old. Look at that hot sauce. I rarely use hot sauce, but you can tell that's old as hell right there. Say, what's the date on that? Oh, it's just October of 25, but that looks gross. That's going right in the garbage. Right in the garbage. Look at how much more room I have, y'all. Okay, we're gonna put the chili oil. This is some pepper, roasted pepper and artichoke tamponade. Tamponade. And the broth I'll put in another cabinet. Let's see. These pineapple. I don't even eat canned pineapple. I thought that I would. Child, they're expired. Isn't that a shame? I let that stuff expire. This is some hoisin sauce. I think this is still good. Nope, it's not. Expired. Lord, have mercy. Black pepper seasoning. That's good through May. I'm thinking that this is a marinade. Black pepper marinade, maybe a steak or something. So I'm going to put that in that tray. Stubs. Oh, I forgot I had this. Barbecue sauce. Speaking of barbecue sauce, that Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce mixed with mayo tastes just like Chick-fil-A sauce. Tastes just like Chick-fil-A sauce. And I got some beans in here. I know these are not expired, so we're just gonna... Salad dressing. I forgot I had this. I'm gonna keep that out. These are just beans and coconut milk, salsa. Let me check this because I like fresh salsa. Where did I even buy this? Yep, that's expired. Tomato sauce, beans, beets, tomato paste. Yeah. So now this tray of honey, syrup, vinegar, I will put right here. Just to kind of keep it all together. Oh, that won't fit. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Look at how much room I have. Let me put my barbecue sauce. Oh, that won't fit. So I'll have to put that there. And my cornstarch. And cilantro. Do I have room? Let's see. Cilantro. And yeah, look at how much more room I have. When you're organized, you get a lot more room. So I don't care anything about keeping my seasonings in alphabetical order or anything like that. I mean, it's not like I have that much. At least it doesn't seem like it. So that's good enough for me. I have a whole cabinet level here that hopefully I won't refill with stuff that I don't need. But anyway, it looks a lot more organized and appealing. So the last cabinet. real quick because there's not much in here. This just has my soups, my broth, peanut butter, and I just recently bought all this stuff, so all of that is still good. And some pickled items that I bought from TJ Maxx, pickled beets, sweet cucumbers, and I think that's cabbage back there. And then this is, Lord have mercy, I don't even know why I bought this. I was helping out another seller on Whatnot, and it was an old lady, and she needed a sale, so I bought this hot sauce. It's like 6 different hot sauces. I can't resell it. Nobody wants it. I think I paid $10 for it, so I may have to just donate this. I'm not going to use it, so anyway, it's going on donation. And that's it. I have just cleared out my cabinets in probably less than 30 minutes. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.